commercial. The actor plays Dr. Phil, and they go to this arena and they're like, let's already plan our exit. Let's already plan next year.
Yeah, right.
So let's welcome to the program the CEO of the Las Vegas Super Bowl Committee. That's next year, Sam Joffrey. And, of course, the legend himself, Carrot Top.
Good to see you guys.
How's everybody?
You think comedy, you think Carrot Top should be there, right?
You think Super Bowl, you think Carrot Top.
Super Bowl. And you brought up something funny about being the
coin flipper.
The coin flipper. The problem is, you think the last person they want is a prop guy, because I'll do something to the coin, I guess, because they take that serious now. Like,
Or just come out with a big, huge.
That's what I've said. I'll come up with I did that at the Golden Knights. I think it was a big. Yeah, had a big, huge. I made it too. It was cool. It's a big, huge coin.
That would be awesome. I think we need to push that.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah,
I'll get it started.
Yeah,
and I think the right guy to start it with is Sam. Talk about we're a year out. How long have you already started? I'm sure it's already started getting ready for next year.
Well, actually, host cities usually get about 3 to 4 years at minimum to get prepared for a Super Bowl. But this is Las Vegas. We're a little bit different in Vegas, and we decided we could do it in 2. So we got this thing awarded in December of 21, formed our host committee in January of 22, and the Super Bowl is in February of 24. So we're trying to do it in 2 years. What even a city like New Orleans or Miami that hosted 10 or more, it takes them 3 or 4 years to do. So.
But did they go 2 years because they know your background and you could probably do it in 6 months?
No, I wish I could say that. What happened is that New Orleans was supposed to host in 24, and then they changed the schedule, went to a 17-game schedule, moved the Super Bowl by a week, which then fell on top of Mardi Gras. And we had a provision in our bid to host that said, if you move your schedule and go on top of Mardi Gras, New Orleans is going to host the next available. So it created a hole in 2024, which they invited Vegas to bid on because it's a new stadium and it's Vegas. So
I think it's going to be awesome. I mean, really, right? What a great, city to host a Super Bowl. It's a no-brainer.
Let's be honest. It's a great city to host anything.
True.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah, but when the Super Bowl and Vegas come together, it's going to be like the Marvel and DC universes finally colliding.
Yeah.
I mean, these two big giants.
Yeah. The town itself just. And that event.
Exactly. And Super Bowl weekend in Vegas is already the second biggest weekend of the year.
Right.
When we shoehorn Super Bowl on top of it, it's going to be the biggest weekend of the year.
And now I'm going to have to talk to our next guest with you both know, Dana White, and ask him what kind of UFC is going to be Saturday night in Vegas.
Well, let's talk about that. And when you have him on, thank him for hosting the host committee's offices, because our office space is in the UFC Apex.
Oh, really?
And we are talking about what could a Super Bowl Saturday night UFC fight look
like. The heavyweight champ, John Jones, defending. He fights, next month. So, when the NFL first made the announcement about the Raiders moving to Las Vegas, and a lot of people didn't get it, they didn't know why. Who doesn't want to go see their favorite team in Las Vegas?
Yeah, I don't possibly see how anyone could even come up with that. What you said. Why would anyone say, I don't want to go to, how did Vegas get it? They have a brand new stadium, and we have the best city to host a party in general.
Exactly.
There's tons of restaurants, tons of rooms, and tons of shows.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, exactly.
Let me ask you a question about your show, and we didn't talk much about it in July at International Fight Week. How does it pop in your head? You take a rubber band and a shoestring, and it turns into the funniest prop.
That should be on my show. I like that already. A rubber band and a shoestring. No, it just comes. It comes. I don't know. It's not really. I mean, there's a kind of a process. I don't know that I've never really figured out. Every prop's different. Every joke's different. So like the balloon thing, right? They shot down the balloon. So it happened right as I was driving to work, and it was just. I said, I need a balloon joke. I got to do it. So I said, I might go get a balloon and go get a thing. And so we videotaped. The joke was the balloon, and we shot it down. All this candy came out like a piñata. So it was a quick boom joke. Boom. And it said, after all that, what was in the damn balloon? And it shows all the candy. So it worked fine, but the crowd didn't even know yet because it happened. It just happened. So the next night it did better because they had heard about it. Sometimes you're too quick for the joke, but it just happens to be. The Cowboys kicker, I was home watching the game. He missed 4 field goals in a row, so I'm in my house going, I need a joke. It's too good, so I said, we have a Cowboys helmet. So we had a Cowboys helmet, and then from the helmet I put this like spring with a goalpost on the end of it, so he can wear it and practice lining up, and it killed. I mean, it still kills now, but that night, it was fun. because it was so new.
Now, can I put a request in for the Las Vegas Super Bowl Committee's media party to be at a Carrot Top?
It won't be a media
performance?
party without him.
Yeah,
On Tuesday night of Super Bowl week every year, the host city hosts a big, huge media party.
Oh, wow.
It's
Okay.
representative of the destination.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
we're definitely going to have to mention it.
At least I can be there to drink.
Yeah, there'll be some drinking for sure.
Okay, good.
So you started a year ago, starting to get everything ready in Las Vegas. Don't want to take much of your time, but what's the process? Like, is there a book, like charities have, and 3 months out you do this? And
Yeah, I wish there was. In cities that have hosted before, there is a manual that there's data to draw from beforehand: transportation plan, volunteer plan, media and PR plan. But here in Vegas, we're creating everything from scratch. So we actually, when we bid on the Super Bowl, we didn't even have a game happen at the stadium yet, so we didn't know how many staff it takes.